My name is Thorleifur Thorleifsson. So Lars started calling me Thor in Reddit, so I think that can be used. So I'm 44 years old. I have 3 daughters, and my oldest daughter, 25, she will be joining me on the sideline, not crewing. So she will be going to Walmart and stuff like that. My wife, she will be crewing me. I started running in 2009 and immediately did a long race, 55K ultra in Iceland called Laugavegurinn. In September 2020, we had the first backyard ultra in Iceland. And I made that race and I won that race with 25 yards. And at that time, it basically backyard blew up in Iceland. Then we did the satellite last October, and I won that with 37 or 38 yards. I tend to forget which one it is. I think it's 37, but and Mari, she did one less, and so that's where I got my golden ticket to Biggs. You know, as many, I saw the Barclays film and kind of got in love with Barclays and Lars. And then, I got to know the Backyard Ultras, started watching that, and I still remember when I was watching it and was watching Johan and Courtney running it, and it was like, such a, I mean, I don't know, it was such a phenomenon just to see how far they could run, and you never imagine that you will be at that stage, but well, I'm there actually. So, and I was always hoping that or also thinking about maybe I should do a bucket in Iceland. So, but I'm a big thinker, not much of a doer. So, but fortunately, another person started the bucket in Iceland, and it was basically just how was it? It was basically just announced 3 weeks before the race. So there's gonna be a bucket in 3 weeks, and I just yes, thank you, signed up, and I knew that. So I knew everything about bucket at that time. I had been following it a lot, and then I did a lot of preparation for that. Mentally and just what should I bring with me and everything. And I knew that that race, it would probably be won with 25 hours. It was just like the statistic, at that time. It was like 25 hours. That is, if you should bet, that's the amount of yards that you should bet on. And basically that was the situation. After 25 hours, I was the last one and won. And you could see that in this first backyard, there was like a huge difference between my preparation and the others. I had like 2 big boxes of, clothes, food. I had my wife and daughters crewing me from like yard 8 or 10. So they were there helping me. And during the whole night, I had my chair and everything. And other people were just watching like, what is this guy doing? I was a little bit strange, and, it's just running. Why does he have so much, people and everything? And then the next backyard, then, everyone was prepared. And what I love about the backyard is is one part, the simplicity. It's just, you just need to finish this loop, and then and then you just need to start the next one. But on the other side, I also love the complexity. It is so, it's so complex and hard to prepare for it. And like the first backyard I did, it was, I was trying to prepare my wife for the crewing. I say, oh, you need to write down, what I eat and what I do, and and she was like, yeah. And then, after the backyard, I was like, so what did I eat? And then she just showed me an empty paper. Well, I forgot that, yeah. And I was like, you need to prepare, you need to write everything, we need to know everything, and I need to prepare for the next one. It's exactly what I ate and after. Yeah, I remember it. And strategic part and planning. That's so much fun, and I just love it. Of course, the end is always the difficult part when you're mentally finished and everything. During the my backyard in Iceland, when I finished 42 yards, then the hardest part was was during the nights. I felt really alone and like cramped in by the darkness. So I've worked a lot on that, having more lights and try to be more think positive, just listening to positive music and stuff like that. In so last year or this year actually in Germany in the Masters, then it was during the day it was like around 25 to 30 degrees, and that was for me really hard. We're not used to running that heat in Iceland, so I was basically just melting away the whole competition. And so I was so my wife, daughter, and my two sisters were there to help and crew, and they were just driving to the gas station to get ice and popsicles. And so for the pigs, I've been doing a lot of preparation for that. Making some ice bandits to have ice on my back, and to have ice in my hat. And so if it's gonna be really hot, then at least I'll be prepared for that better. My backyard training consists of mostly of just running, a lot of long runs. And so I run around 85 to 100 kilometers a week. That's like the normal period during the peak training. Then it's 100 to 110K maybe, for some weeks. I do a lot of like a backyard trainings where we do like maybe we run for like we basically do a backyard. We run maybe 5 or 10 loops, and then I do a lot of like train my gut. So I do a lot of like we run downtown, stop at the bakery, eat something, run for another hour, stop at another bakery. And so I also do a lot of things like that, just running and eating. And that's been one of my strongest strong things, that my gut has been really good. I actually have a lot of mixed feeling for this race, because I've had little issues with my calf and knee this last couple of months, so I've not been training as much as I would have liked to. And so, and when I missed out of my, you know, longer runs, I've been like after like a 20 or 30K, then my knee has been hurting, and so I've had to, you know, quit. And so hopefully this is cleared and I will not feel any pain, but this is something that is mentally a little bit, you know, challenging, that I know that I might do 10 yards and then my knee is just hurting and I have to quit. And then I also, on the other hand, the knee could be good, but you know, the body would be not just trained enough. So for me, this has been a little bit hard, you know, mentally to, you know, I don't feel the, you know, I don't feel like I can run forever, but you know, but on the other hand, I'm also really excited to be there, and you know, just to be there and see the to see the other athletes. I mean, it's I just see myself as a, you know, spectator there. I'm just, I mean, I'm gonna be running there with you know, Harvey Lewis and Phil Gore and you know, Sam Harvey and you know, Ivo and Marion. I mean these guys are just, you know, they're so much you know, they're so in such a different category than me, and you know, I can run there and I will have time to at least talk to some of them for a few minutes, and you know, and so for me it's just you know, it's just a good party and I just want to stay in the party as long as I can.